Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're back and watching again, thank you for joining me. So in one of my groups, Just Lane Junk Journals, we've been having tutorials on bindings. And so we were challenged to make a little, say, mini journal with a binding that we learned about. And I've done this one before, but I really like it. So this one I stepped a little out of my comfort zone with the closure that I made. And I've used the tab binding method. And this is black, white, and gray. So, I have been trying to reuse a lot of things that would go to the trash. So the closure for this journal, I used the ends of a dog collar that was too small for either of my dogs. And so my newest thing, I don't do really well with what they call snippets, but I decided to use a lot of different elements. Started out with some binding, seam binding, and I went from there using black and white threads, which I'm really not good at, and I sewed it on, and I have a little button. So this is the closure for my black and white journal. There are no digitals in here. These are just elements and pieces of things that I've had. Books, a really cool book that I got. So I'm just going to flip through real quick. Not many spaces to write. This has a little color. There's not much color in this journal. This is tissue paper. I can't remember where it came from. This just has a little like material leaf. I just thought this was really cool. So you got a little pocket there. I am in love with this book that I got that has pages and pages of little faces and all these little writings. And this is a piece of a Chick-fil-A something. I had made some clusters in black and white, so I put that in there. This was actually cereal bag that I fused everything onto or inside. This little Tim Holtz man, because this kind of seems like travel. So I threw him in there. He was laying on my desk. This was given to me in a swap or something. More of that wording from that book. This is a cool, I forget what it's called. Blue something. Anyway, journaling spot. Some cool paper that it's like fabric, and it has some cool little stuff on it. Another one of my little black and white clusters that I made. I used lace cut up to, put in different elements. I love this piece, like a heartbeat, so I stenciled and used my cutout hearts. Play money, an old piece of a address book, which none of us use anymore. Oh, I got to do something with that. More of that book and just more of these pages to write on. Just a little coloring card. Just a collage of all these pages and little flowers that I punched out. Ticket that I duded up. This cool paper clip, and I just made a pullout out of some black and white ledger page that I had gotten in a swap. These are actually numbers off the pages where you see those. Magazine that had a card, just some mini cards and another card, and I just thought, what could I put there? And I've just put tally. And I love this, go back to sleep. And then in some of the Happy Mail I got, I had a paper that had the Gallup survey from 1984, and it's like, right now, how strongly do you feel about your choice? Very strongly, fairly strongly, or not strongly at all? So it's all about voting and politics, which I'm not into, but I thought it was a cool element. This is a cool bag, and in it I have all these punched out flowers. So whoever gets this journal will also have that they could use. faces, and some of that cool tissue deli paper. There's one of those burlap type leaves, another ticket, and just some ads like from the Saturday Evening Post. It was in and like when they were put out as that, 1930. And then I added a few of those in here in case somebody wanted to use them. And then we have the back. And, you know, I repurposed a lot of stuff, so I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. Let me put this on there. This item is electronically protected. So anyway, that's my make on black and white. And it will be put in my Just Lane Junk Journals for the challenge. So I hope you enjoyed this, watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. Can I tell you, it is a little bit of a challenge to find just black and white. So, but there's all different shades, so that makes it very unique. Have a great day.